Bonjour à tous. Welcome to Virtual Mining PDAC 2021, and thank you for attending this presentation on opportunities in mining in Morocco. So let me first introduce myself. I'm Zouher Kanouni, the Trade Commissioner in Rabat. Je suis Zouher Kanouni, le délégué commercial à l'ambassade du Canada à Rabat. And in Rabat, we cover two territories, so both Morocco and Mauritania. So the presentation on Mauritania will follow. In in this slide, I would like to provide you with some background on the Moroccan economy. Morocco is considered as an emerging to frontier market economy, and before the pandemic, the annual growth was around 4% on average. It is considered to be a country close to the Western world, open business climate, and it likes to position itself as a regional hub for business between Africa, MENA region, and Europe. As a matter of fact, Morocco is the closest African country to Canada or even to North America, and with regular direct flight with companies from both countries. Morocco undertook considerable reform to improve the business climate and its attractiveness. According to the World Bank Doing Business last year, Morocco ranked 53rd out of 180 countries. So it moved 7 places since 2019 and 60 places since 2008, which is a great performance. In Africa, it ranks third behind Mauritius and Rwanda. So basically, these slides provide you with the proactive investment strategy Morocco has put in place to improve its business climate and attractiveness. So now let's move to the mining sector and provide you with a background on this sector in Morocco. So despite the pandemic context, the performance of the attractive sector was quite favorable, and thanks to rising prices of precious metals like gold and silver, but also strong global demand for phosphate, cobalt, and copper. And was also so Morocco produces regularly phosphate, lead, zinc, copper, gold, silver, cobalt, manganese, fluorite, and barite. Total sales account for 6.5 US billion dollars and roughly 5% of its GDP. So the country ranks first exporter of phosphate, and in Africa, the first producer and exporter of silver. So Canadian presence in Morocco is quite modest. We have two active mining companies, Aya Gold and Silver, which mines silver and manganese, and Karuba Mining, which mines copper. Both companies operate underground mines. But what is most interesting is maybe the third company, which is um, service and engineering companies, which has an office in Morocco, and they specialize in underground mining operation and particularly deep underground. So at the moment, they're drilling for two different clients, deep shafts over 3,000 feet deep, which will make them one of the deepest mines in Africa. So what is interesting in Morocco is that the mining sector is dominated by large and global companies. I will focus on two of them. Manachem and OCP Group. So both are um, both are global companies with large presence or large footprint in Africa. So I will start with the Manachem Mining Group. And as you can see on this map, they have quite a large footprint in Africa, mainly in Gabon, Democratic Republic of Congo, Ivory Coast, Sudan, Ethiopia, and Guinea. So Managem is a private company which is listed on the Casablanca Stock Exchange, and they invest roughly about 200 million US dollars per year. They mine gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead, manganese, and cobalt. OCP Group is a large mining and fertilizer company. They claim 45% market share of rock phosphate and 50% of phosphoric acid. They're the third crude phosphate producer and the world top exporter in the world. So basically what they do is that they extract the crude phosphate and they produce fertilizer uh, by producing phosphoric acid. So in terms of mining opportunities, we expect opening of new mines in Morocco in 2023, particularly for copper, for potash, and tin. So there will be opportunities for exploration and drilling equipment, for deep mining techniques, for green mining solution, for water treatment, third market cooperation, as we saw with the global companies, between Canada, Morocco, and their investment in Africa. Also opportunities in the hydrometallurgy sector for gold and cobalt. A number of engineering projects in the mining, in fertilizer plants, ore treatment, ore recovery, and not to forget training. For OCP Group, we saw earlier, they have huge investment in Africa. They plan to invest more than 4 billion US dollars in fertilizer plants. So as you can see, a number of countries are targeted, going from Ivory Coast, Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Ghana, etc. So all the opportunities can be found on their portal with the address below, which is their e-supply portal. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. I would be very pleased to share it with you, as well as a market profile we have prepared on the mining sector in Morocco. It's a 5 pages market profile. So please ask me. I look forward to connect with you. Donc, n'hésitez pas à me contacter si vous avez besoin de plus d'informations et partager avec vous cette présentation ainsi que le profil sectoriel que nous avons préparé sur le marché minier au Maroc. Et puis aussi, n'oubliez pas que vous pouvez aussi nous rencontrer sur la plateforme B2B. So also keep in mind that we can have a bilateral meeting on the B2B platform that the Canadian Trade Commissioner Service has put in place. The link is on the slide. So I hope to see you physically next year. J'espère vous rencontrer personnellement l'année prochaine au PDAC. Merci.